Hello! I'm the Doctor. Welcome to DoctorGeek. Today, we're having a Doctor Who discussion. The topic, who are the Movellans? In the recent Series 10 episode, The Pilot, new companion Bill Potts is being chased by a puddle of intelligent space oil, which has taken over a girl she fancied, and now wants to take her out as well. After running to the Doctor for help and being introduced to the TARDIS, they realize that not even traveling through time will stop their pursuer from tracking them down. So, the Doctor decides to run them through the deadliest fire in the universe. What exactly that means is a bit unclear, but we soon find out that the deadliest fire in the universe is a Dalek's gun. And the Doctor knows exactly where to find some Daleks. After landing on a strange ship, the Doctor tells Nardole to run interference, and throws him an older model of the sonic screwdriver. The fourth Doctor's model, to be exact. This is a reference to the fact that the Doctor has taken them to a random battle during the Dalek-Movellan Wars. And the first time the Doctor ran into these Movellans was in the fourth Doctor serial, Destiny of the Daleks. Bill and the Doctor travel through the corridors of the ship before rounding the corner to see the Movellans for the first time since 1979.
Who are those guys?
Never mind, Dad. It's who they're fighting at.
In this serial, Destiny of the Daleks, the Doctor and his newly regenerated companion Romana materialize on a strange radioactive planet that is later revealed to be Skaro, the ancestral home of the Daleks. After the Doctor gets stuck under some rubble, Romana goes to try and find some help, and while she is gone, the Doctor is confronted and ultimately helped by a strange race of humanoids with long silver dreadlocks and an affinity for white spandex. These are the Movellans.
Nobody does now. Good evening. You'll forgive me if I don't rise. It's,
The Movellans are all in peak physical condition, representing varied ethnicities and genders. They wear form-fitting white outfits with a green gem on the shoulder, and they carry silver and pink guns that can be set to both kill and to stun their enemies.
It is an essential qualification that all crew members are in peak condition.
The Doctor learns that this race has been locked in a war with the Daleks for centuries, with neither side able to gain a strategic advantage since both of their battle fleets operate under a perfectly logical system. As a result, both sides of the war are at a stalemate, with hundreds of battlecruisers across space and not a single shot being fired. Also, their ships burrow into the ground. I feel like that's worth mentioning.
interesting technique, camouflage and defense. They hit at the beginning of the tourist season.
The Daleks have traveled back to Skaro in order to find their creator, Davros, who has been in suspended animation since the events of Genesis of the Daleks. Their goal is to use his biological mind to come up with a way to finally beat the Movellans, since their computers are incapable of making unanticipated maneuvers against an equally logical race. Realizing this, the Movellans have traveled to Skaro in an attempt to stop them from reviving Davros, but after they find the Doctor, they realize that he too can offer them an element of intuition that they can use in their war against the Daleks.
I believe the planet is called Skaro.
Skaro?
You know it.
What are you doing here?
The nature of our mission is secret. You'll understand, I'm sure.
No, I don't understand.
We're as anxious to find what the Daleks are looking for as you are.
All right. Come on.
The Movellans are very strong and tough, and at first the Doctor thinks that they're just perfect specimens, capable of superhuman strength. But it is later revealed that the Movellans are a race of robotic androids which explains why they do not possess the ability to outsmart the equally logical Daleks.
What are you doing? Just as I thought. Just another race of robots no better than the Daleks.
The Movellans attempt to hide the fact that they are androids from both the Doctor and other races, and as a result, they do not allow anyone to see them in death.
We cannot allow aliens to see us in death. It is against our code of honor. You will be safer here. You will stay.
Level 3. Consciousness will not return for some time.
Prepare the Nova device. We must be ready to destroy this planet as soon as we've secured our new objective. The Doctor.
Using Romana as bait for the Doctor, the Movellans place her inside their most deadly weapon, the Nova device. This weapon is capable of altering a planet's atmosphere to make it flammable so it can be set alight, killing everything.
It changes the molecular structure of the atmosphere. The atoms become flammable. If the Nova device was activated outside the protective shielding, the atmosphere surrounding this planet would burn up in seconds.
What we need is some way to get him out into the open.
However, while it is their intention to use this on the Daleks, the one in which Romana is placed is a dud, and it is shut down once the Doctor is captured.
Dysfunction or death, as you know it, only occurs in us with massive circuitry disturbance. We are infinitely superior.
Are you really?
We function logically.
My condolences to you.
Our objective is victory, Doctor. The destruction of the Dalek fleet.
After refusing to help the Movellans, the Doctor leads a revolt against them, and takes advantage of the fact that they are androids by removing their front-facing power packs to easily shut them down. In a last-ditch effort to win the day, the Movellan leader tries to use the Nova device, but Romana actually kicks his arm right off in a badass power move to stop him just in time. Once the Movellans have been dealt with, the Doctor goes to confront Davros, and after a few tricks, manages to neutralize the Dalek forces and capture Davros so he can be put on trial for his crimes. However, it is later revealed in the 5th Doctor story from 1984, Resurrection of the Daleks, that the Dalek-Movellan Wars continued after this, and 90 years later, the Movellans developed a virus that decimated the Dalek fleet, forcing them to once again turn to their creator Davros for help. But that's another story altogether.
A lot has happened during your imprisonment.
The war with the Movellans is over.
Yes. They lost Davros. They were totally defeated. The Daleks and the Movellans were locked in an impasse. Each time their respective fleets attempted a stratagem, it was instantly anticipated and countered. But then the Movellans found the answer. They developed a virus which exclusively attacks the Daleks. The fleet was destroyed.
So, they have returned to their creator.
Despite being a major antagonist of the Daleks, and their virus being a major plot point in Resurrection of the Daleks, the Movellans had only been featured on screen this one time in Destiny of the Daleks before their brief cameo in the pilot this year. A few spin-off stories in novels and comics have featured the Movellans, giving varied accounts as to their origins, but nothing concrete has ever been settled on, so I hesitate to go into it here. However, the brand new audio story titled The Movellan Grave from the 4th Doctor Adventures features their return, and if any spin-off material is canon, it's the Big Finish audios, so I encourage you to check that out. Personally, I really enjoyed this brief cameo by the Movellans, and I wish the show had done more with them. It would have been extra nice if they had actually traveled to a moment that we had already seen in Destiny of the Daleks, rather than a seemingly random battle in a centuries-long war. But beggars can't be choosers, and the fan service is appreciated no matter the length. So, that concludes our discussion on the history of the Movellans. I hope you all understand the pilot a little bit more now. On the right, you can see my other Doctor Who discussions delving into the history of fan favorite Alpha Centauri, as well as the origin of the Mondasian Cybermen. On the left, you can check out my 20-minute compilation of every time the Doctor has said the word run, from Hartnell to Capaldi. It's a really great video and I hope you enjoy it. And of course, please don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos every week. As always, thank you for being my companion on this journey today. I'm the Doctor. Bye for now.
You will be exterminated!
Awfully decent of you. Very grateful.